Hey guys, I'm Sean, and I am an ARKaholic. And today, guys, we're going to try to find some more equises. So guys, in the last episode, we came over to Ragnarok here. We ended up spawning in the Highlands, and, well, we ended up finding a max-level male equus. Now, unfortunately, in the last episode, guys, we weren't able to find a high-level female, but we were able to make the spyglass and the water jar. So here is today's plan, guys. We are going to be taking a look around the new Highlands area here on Ragnarok. We're going to try to find ourselves a high-level equus, which, speaking of which, we got a couple right here. That's a level 25 and a 25. Okay, looks like we have a third in the area. 25. You got to be... Okay, apparently we got a lot of 25s. So we are going to try to find a high-level female. We are going to go ahead and take this male and the high-level female back to the island. I talked about in the last episode not bringing the saddles over here. I'm pretty sure I made the mistake in leaving them over on the island in the tribute section, which is something I said don't do. And here I ended up doing it. So we'll have to figure that out once we get back to the island, because we do have an apprentice and a ramshackle saddle, I believe, over there. But the idea is we're going to take the male and the female back to the island. We'll do some breeding. Hopefully by the end of the episode, we'll have a fully imprinted equus to be able to run around on. So I'm really excited for this one. Hope you guys are too. Let's get straight into it. Guys, if you find yourself enjoying this one, of course, take a second, hit that like button. And on top of that, guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, you're excited to see more here on the Forever ARK series, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. I think the channel just hit over 10,600 subs, guys, which is crazy. Honestly, crazy. Thank you guys for all your support. But I know, guys, it seems almost like we're doing a little bit of deja vu from the last series here, but I love my equises. And you know what? I honestly wasn't planning on coming over here and getting equises. I was going to do something a little bit different, but then, of course, the ARK gods gave us saddles, and, well, we got to go ahead and get it if we get the saddles, right? So anyways, guys, we are going to look around this area. Hopefully we can find one. If not, maybe we'll go back to the normal Highlands area, and maybe new ones have spawned in. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit of exploring, trying to avoid the ton of bison that are over here in the Highlands. Yeah, they are just kind of everywhere, honestly, and we'll see what levels we can find. Hopefully we can find some good bisons here for the future. We'll have to see what happens, of course, but as you guys know, Ragnarok so far is my favorite map, so I am really excited to be back on here. If you're 50. I thought that was going to say 150. You know what? It's fine. I kind of want to see how quickly I can knock you out. And now it's still taking a little bit. I feel like I'm going to kill it before actually knocking it out, but... Alright, it's going on the run. Okay, that's fine. Wasn't really planning on taming you, but kind of just wanted to do a little bit of an experiment there. Let's kind of move on from it. Basically, what that's telling me is this equus is not going to be that good. We need to get ourselves a female, hopefully and preferably with a very high melee stat. So far with this male, doesn't have too bad of stats. It's got 42 points into health and 45 into weight. If we can get a female, preferably with a really good stamina, really good melee, I think we'll be looking pretty good. But it's just a matter of, well, trying to find this thing, honestly. Valguero comes out soon, which I am excited about. Really interested to jump over there and check out that map, of course. But I'm also excited to get back to the island, too. I know I mentioned it in the previous series, if you watched that, or the previous portion of this series, whatever I guess we want to call it, a previous life, if you will, that I was a little island out. But the fact that we've started this portion of the series on the island, I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued. I'm actually really excited to get back, and personally, even though I do love Ragnarok, we've been on here so much, I do feel like I'm starting to get a little ragged out. So excited for new maps to come, excited to check out new places, and yeah, especially Valguero, because I've definitely mentioned it before. I think I even mentioned in the last episode. I didn't really check out Valguero too much over on the ASE version, so I don't think I've really gotten the amount of appreciation that everybody else has for the map. Let's put it that way. So I'm really excited once that map comes out to really take a deep dive, head on over there and definitely check it out. And then we got that new Elder Claw thing, which looks really intriguing. Not something we're going to be able to get right now, of course. That seems like more of a endgame type of tame, but I guess well, we'll have to see once it actually drops, right? See what it's exactly all about. But anyways, going to be searching over here. Hopefully we can find an Equus relatively soon. I do feel like this area doesn't have Equises as much as the other Highlands area, but I guess that doesn't mean that it's not possible, right? But yeah, these Paleo ones just look so cool, honestly. We do have that Paleo 140 still around here, so I guess eventually if we do get ourselves a good Equus, we can always make our way back over here with the imprinted one. 145, wow, okay. Yeah, that's definitely nice to see a 145 bison. Definitely something for the future here. Certainly good seeing that the 140 Paleo is still kind of hanging out. I do see a Bronto egg kind of just hanging out in the middle of the sky. That's interesting. I did touch upon it in the last episode. Didn't really go too much into it. But yes, guys, we have added the Dino Depot mod into the series here. Something I'm really intrigued in checking out. Because I've actually learned not only is it basically a cryopod, you can also go ahead and once a baby is born, you can kind of just have the thing raise it for you, which is kind of interesting. I'm really intrigued to check that out because you guys know me, I'm not huge with mutations and stuff like that, only because it's incredibly time-consuming, right? But if I can run that kind of stuff in the background, that might actually be kind of interesting. Maybe that's something we might look into, you know? I don't know, we'll have to see, but I don't know what it is about the Paleo trikes. Maybe it's just the look of them and everything. Don't they look a little bit bigger than the normal trike? I don't know. They definitely do, right? Like, that's the normal trike. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. It'd be easier if we can get two side by side, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, no big deal. Yeah, we'll keep looking around here. There's certainly a lot of area to cover with this new Highlands area, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We did see a group of Equises over there at level 25, which, hopefully we can find some more. I feel like in the past I've certainly have found a lot more Equises here, so I guess it's more of a let's see what happens. I guess worst case scenario, if we don't end up finding a high level Equus to tame, maybe we just take this one back to the island and kind of call it a day. I don't know. Preferably I would like to get myself an imprinted one, just because again that melee, yeah, not looking too hot. Is that the Paleo Stego? Yeah, look at that thing. That thing looks so cool. So cool. And why does it have to be the nice looking colors? Of course, always have to be the worst levels possible. It is what it is, I guess. No big deal, right? But gonna be searching around here. Hopefully we find something relatively soon. I will bring you back regardless if we end up finding something or not. We're probably gonna find something interesting around here, right? It's just a matter of if it's actually gonna be an Equus or not. So stay tuned. We'll see what we find and we'll go from there, guys. Why are there scorpions here? Have there always been scorpions here? I guess maybe because it's the mountainous area? Huh. I don't know. It's weird. But all right, we got a group of raptors here. Anything good? 20, 145 male. 20. 95. And who knows? I'm going to be honest, probably not looking to tame a raptor unless it's a Paleo one. Because the Paleo ones look really, really cool. But I think we'll be okay kind of passing these guys. Oh, wow, they are actually... Why is the Equus so slow? Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Sorry, Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, you'll have to deal with the raptors. But yeah, so far, no real luck with the Equises, unfortunately. We probably will have to head back over to the regular Highlands area. But we're going to take a look at the backside of the island here. Maybe we have a small chance, but I'll be honest, in previous times looking over here, haven't really had much luck, especially in a previous life. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll find some pretty cool stuff. Just, I don't think we're going to find any equises, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We'll see what we find. Okay, well, that's something. 145 female. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Get the hell out of here. No, 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 no. All right, Paleotrex, you might have to help me out here if this thing's following me. I don't know if I really want to lure a 145 down to here, but at the same time, that thing looks so cool. Yeah, let's get out of the area here. I really like that color combination, honestly. So if we can kind of keep that thing around, that would be really, really, really nice. Okay, we got some Pegos here. I think this Pego stole some crystal from us, so that might be good. Hey, Pegomastix Claw. Sweet. Okay, so you didn't steal the crystal. Okay, so we lost crystal. That's okay. I thought there were a couple, though. Not just one. I thought there were like 2 or 3. So where did they go? Because if we can get the thieving necklace this early, that'd be really nice. Okay, there's another Pego. Cool. Yep, get over here. What did you take? Oh, you took my arrows. Shoot, okay. All right. So this time we didn't get claws, but... What the heck? It definitely took my arrows, and we're not getting the items back. It shouldn't consume them or anything. That's weird. Oh, shh. Is that 145 over here? No, that's a different one. What level are you? Just want to see. 145. Oh, God, you're a 145 also. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. Stego, sorry to spring this on you, but here you go. Have fun with that. Okay, so not exactly sure what's... Maybe it's going back into your inventory. Oh, it is. Okay, that's why. Okay. I just didn't get the notification, or maybe I just didn't see the notification that... Okay, I feel a little bit better now. All right. Let's keep looking and see if we can find something here. Okay. There is a Serrato over to our left. And I'm pretty sure up the hill kind of behind us, there's another Serrato. It's like a 95 and a... I don't know what their aggro range is, so 50. Okay. Not that we would be able to take them on or anything, and not that we would be able to outrun them, but... It's better to at least know that it's a 50 and not like a 150. All right, so finishing up the island here. We'll take a look down here, but I don't really see ourselves finding any equises. Which is fine. It is what it is, but... better to take a look around. I mean, we would have never spotted the 145 Rex, so I guess there's a little bit of a good thing out of this, right? Where the heck did this Equus come from? I was literally just in this area. 55. Okay, if there's one, there's probably a few. So where... Okay, there's another one. Yeah, we were literally just over here. 20. Shoot. You know what? They probably came down from the mountain. I didn't even realize it. All right. Let's look up here real quick. All right. No luck there. There is another Equus over here, though. But I am definitely going to take it as a positive thing. It looks like the Equises are just starting to spawn in now. So... okay. I guess we're getting a max level female too. Okay. I want to grab a couple of carrots before we do this, though. I think we have enough. I'd rather play it safe and have more than enough. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to head over here real quick because there is a bit of a carrot pile over here. Or a carrot patch, or I guess whatever we want to call it, right? Got that Carno, but that's certainly far enough away where I don't think it's going to really deal with anything. The only other problem is going to be we do have bison in the area. So doing this tame might get a little interesting, especially if it wanders a bit too close. Now, for people kind of talking about Equus taming and stuff and saying that, yes, you can control the Equus, you can't. You can't control the way that the Equus moves. I will say, though, there is a bit of a gray area with that statement, though, because if it's doing the little fidgety thing, like when it's like just like barely moving, kind of similar to what we had in the last series here, you can manipulate where it moves a little bit better. And although it's just going to be... Oh, God, there's bison there and bison there. We can't do this, Tame. No way. No way. It's going to literally... 150, 145, and a 140... Okay. So here is maybe the plan. Okay, this is very risky. Because I either A, start the Tame and it goes too close to the bison and we're screwed. That's option A. Option B, I hit the Equus to cause it to run. Can be good, but the issue is if it heads up that way, it's heading towards sabers. If it's heading that way, it's heading towards Carnos. And yeah. The bison will not aggro the Equus unless I'm riding it. Then the bison's going to aggro. So the third option is we kind of just hang out here and kind of hope that these things work out the right way. But I don't necessarily like the third option because we might be here a while and it might not end up working out regardless. So, what would be the best thing? If I hit the Equus right now, because it's coming towards me, it should theoretically run towards the Brontos, which is kind of what I'm shooting for. But actually, I don't even need to touch it. I just need to get close to it and spook it. Let's just spook it. I just cannot have you... I kind of wanted to start the Tame, but... yeah, no, these bison are way too close. Okay. Freak out. Go that way. Thank you. What is this, like... Are you guys noticing that, like, weird debris thing happening? It's almost like it's not actual debris, though. It's kind of like pixels or something are, like, popping up. It's very strange. I've had that since the beginning. Yeah, like, what is that? I'm only noticing it at, like, random times. Okay, you know what? The Equus is actually in a really good spot now. Okay, so you're going to hang out here. Oh, those bison are still kind of close. That's the sad part. Do I have you follow me? This is still very risky doing it right here. I mean, we can only hope that the jittery stuff works, but it's not guaranteed. The other option is, of course, taking the bison and just moving all of them. The problem is the bison are faster than us, I'm pretty sure. So I don't like that option. I don't like the option where we could get our Equus killed. If I move you that way, it's the Carno. What level's that Carno? Because it might not be too bad doing it out here, if I'm going to be honest. But I do need the Equus to run far enough out. Oh, it's a 20? Oh. Okay, that's what we're going to do. If I kill the Carno, I kill the Carno. No big deal. I thought that was another Equus. It's not. I need you to run the... No. I need you to back up. I need you to turn towards... No. Stop coming towards me. No. I need you to turn towards the Carno. I need you to run in that direction because we are getting closer to the bison. Don't do this. It's like you know what you want me to do, and you're not going to do it. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can angle you the right way. Perfect. That could not have worked out any better. No, 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 no. Don't come back. Don't come back. I'm going to keep going like this. Maybe I can lure you, push you that way. Perfect. That's exactly what we're trying to do. We're doing a little bit of herding here. You could not have went in a better spot. This is perfect. Keep going that way. Keep going that way. You are a cool-looking Pteranodon. You're a 150 also. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, Equus, you hang out right here. Passive. Stop. 26. Get them in before this Equus gets a little too close. And here we go. Okay, so yeah, we can't really influence or anything like that. When it was kind of that, like, jitteriness, though, you could influence it a little bit more than you could before. So I guess it's a little bit more of a gray area now. But yeah, if I, like, push it to the left, it's not going to necessarily do anything. If I push it to the right, it's not going to do anything either. It's kind of got a mind of its own. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. Really hope that Carno does not come in for our Equus, but I think we're far enough away from everything that we should be good. It's just a matter of getting this thing tamed up. So, fingers crossed, nothing happens. We should be okay in this area. Let's get this done. And there we go. Female 150 is ours. Awesome. Let's take a look at the stats. Here we go. Well, X isn't working, so that's fun. Let's jump off for a second. Let's now check it. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Okay. 2064 in health, which is 38 points. 1848 stam, which is 23 points. 623 in weight, which is 39 points. And 357 melee, which is 46 points. So, it didn't get good stam. But that's okay, because let's be honest, Equises can run forever. So it's not that big of a deal. I have been eyeing that blue drop. I think I want to try to get it. I am going to switch out to our male Equus, though, and I am going to leave the female here. So I'm going to put you on passive. I'm going to have you stop. You're going to kind of hang out here. I'll be right back. Let's get this blue drop. Then let's get these guys back over to the island. Okay, so the only issue we're going to have is that Carno. Gotta be careful about that thing. But it's only a level 20, so of course it's not that big of a deal, but like, if I can avoid it, I'd rather avoid it, you know what I mean? So let's see if we can get up there. It's going to be pretty close to going away, though, because that blue drop's been there for a while. So there's a really good chance that it's going to be one of those situations that we're going to get up there, and it's going to despawn right away. But let's see. Yeah, so really excited about this Equus. I think it's going to be really good, especially imprinted and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we got the... Granted, it's not a crazy saddle on it, but it's, you know, better than nothing. I think we're going to be looking pretty good here. So let's see if I can get a hold of this. I can. Bam, 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 bam. Perfect. Thank you. I have to remember with the white drops, I need to take everything. I cannot pick and choose. Just take everything, put it into my inventory, then I can pick and choose from there. That's the only way that looting it works, which is really silly in my opinion, but it is what it is. I want to get those 3 skill points for us, so. Okay, so now, we're going to grab the Equus, and we're going to head over to the obelisk. You just kind of popped back out of nowhere. What the heck? Okay, yeah, we got to get off of Rag for now. Something's going on with this map. I don't know what it is. Maybe the game needs an update, and I just jumped straight in. I didn't actually look to see if this game needed an update or not, so maybe it does. Let's get off this map, though, as quickly as possible. Maybe when we're transferring, I'll actually log out of the game and check to see if there's an update that needs to be had. I don't know, but let's go. Passive. Yeah, let's head over to Red Obelisk. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the island. Is that a terror bird? Oh, God, there's a terror bird's coming for us. Go, 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 go. It was nice and smooth sailing up to here, and now we got terror birds. Okay, go, go, go. They have a massive aggro distance. Jeez. Okay, let's see if we can kind of just get in the water here, kind of get away from the dire bear. Got another dire bear coming up, too. Let's kind of get an idea. Okay, so we're around the dire bears. We're good. We got another dire bear here. We got some jellyfish right there, though, too. Okay, so it's going to get a little interesting. All right. Dire bear's there. Let's go around this side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stay, like, right on me, dude. Come around this side. Don't let the dire bear aggro. Okay, and I think we're okay. Okay, I think we're good. By the way, we can actually check those dire bears now. Watch, 150. Oh, my God. Okay, 50. That would have been interesting. Anywho's, let's keep going here. All right, we're not too far. But here we are, guys. Wasn't too bad of a trip here. Let's go ahead and park. Oh, God, that scared me for a second. All right. Let's park you here. First thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to put all my stuff in the obelisk. Again, everybody kind of has their preference on how they do this, but this is the way I do it. There's nothing around us, right? Nothing bad, at least. I don't think there is. I think we're good. Okay. Let's put my stuff in first. Inventory. You. We'll take the crystal. Why not? We'll also take that. You. We'll take the berries if we can hold them. I cannot take the Pegomastax claws with me. Okay, that stinks. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I don't need... Actually, I will take the spears. Spear bolts I probably don't need, but we have the space, so it's fine. Cool. 38. And we can drop one of these. I don't know if this is the original one. If it is what it is. I guess we got to drop the Pegomastax claws, which kind of stinks. Maybe I'll look up the spawn code, and once we get back to the island, I'll go ahead and gift myself a Pegomastax claw, because personally, I don't think that's fair. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is just save the game. I'm then going to go ahead and log out of the game, just to really confirm the save and everything here. Pop back in, and then we're going to upload the Equises. All right. Let's upload the Equises. All of our stuff is there. It is perfect. Okay. Head over to creatures. We got Equus number 1. Upload. No. No. Come on. Okay. Really don't like the... Okay. Upload you. And upload you. There we go. Take a look and see if they have any inventory. They don't. All right, let's do another save. Let's do another logout just to play this safe. This gets me a little worried. All right, looks like it was a bit of a success. Now we upload our survivor. All right, I'll see you guys back on the island. All right, we're back on the island. Let's see where we possibly screwed up. In regard to these saddles, of course, unless I kept them on you. I did. That's why I left the saddles on you. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's get our stuff first, then we'll pull out the Equises here. Let's pull you, whoops, you, and you. Perfect. Okay. So the reason why I go ahead and kind of do all these precautions beforehand is because if you've obviously played Ark Survival Evolved, you know how often this ends up crashing. So a lot of preventative here, but it doesn't come just from out of nowhere. It comes from plenty of experience of having these kind of crashes. So we're going to go ahead and set up the hotbar first. So it was this next, then this. Now we are on X and Y. So we're going to put you here, you here. B is going to be watered. B is not water jar. Stuff's gonna get moved around now, damn it. Okay, let's see. Now food's gonna be next. Nah, we screwed it up. Okay, we'll just have to drag everything, that's fine. So B is the spyglass, next is the water jar, and then finally is going to be the little bit of remaining rock carrot. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's also go ahead and hide the hat. Let's jump in and save the game. And we might as well log out and log back in. All right, next step here. Let's pull these guys out. So, Equus, pull out. All right, I heard the first one. And heard the second one. Perfect. Okay, so we got an Equus right here. We got an Equus right there. Let's rinse and repeat by saving the game, logging out, and jumping back in. All right, let's get the saddles out here. I guess you will get this one. You will get this one. There we go. By the way, I just realized we have one crystal, so we can make a dino ball. All right, let's check this out. So basically, this is kind of like a cryopod mixed with a Pokeball, pretty much. I think that's probably the best way to kind of describe it. Let's go ahead and pull everything out of you, too. I got the Pokeball in hand? No, I do not. Okay. Pokeball in hand. Oh my god, if you actually look at the little ball in my hand, not only does it have a silhouette of the actual Styracosaurus, it tells you it's a Styracosaurus, it's male. It also tells you the level of it. Level 248. That is really cool. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm digging this. That's awesome. Okay, and it shows us the stats and all that kind of stuff. Shows us imprint, shows us the food stat and all that. And the food stat's going back up while inside of this. That's interesting, too. Okay, so we got our two. By the way, we have an Equus Warm. What is that ability about? Show trait Warm. This creature is uncommonly warm, protecting its rider from the cold. Okay. Level 1 warm. And you have inherent weight robust. Okay, wonderful. All right. Let's have you guys follow me. Let's go ahead and put this on. And yeah, let's go ahead and get home here. It's going to be a little bit of a trip, but that's completely fine. Shouldn't take too long, especially having the Equises. It's kind of just a matter of hopefully we don't run into anything. But I think it'll be pretty smooth sailing. I think the only issue is going to be just having the Equus follow me and hopefully not get thrown off somewhere. But yeah, we should be okay. Let's get back to the base and then we'll start the breeding. I'm also trying to make sure that this other Equus stays behind us because there's actually a green drop over on our right-hand side. So I want to see if we can actually get to that or not. But just remember, too, the last time we were over here, there was a Baryonyx in the water. So got to keep that in mind. Going to make a little bit more of a wider berth here because the last thing I need is for this Equus to kind of get stuck on any of the cliffs and stuff. All right, where are you? Oh, you're like right with me. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's go, 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 go. Get over to that drop. Get over to that drop. I don't know if the hopping actually helps, but I feel like it does. Did it really go? Oh no, it's okay, it's still there. Go, 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 go. Okay. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, it's got plenty of time. Okay, well, we got a magnifying glass. We don't need the smoke grenade. We do need that. No, 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 no. Yes. All right, there we go. All right, well. Let's get back to base. All right, and I think, yes, we are. Perfect. I was going to say, I think we're home. All right, let's get you guys situated over here. Let's get the breeding process started with you guys. So, like I showed off with the Styracosauruses, usually I'll go ahead and name them their best stats. We don't necessarily need to do that because we do have the better breeding mod on here. Oh, you guys can actually see the Styracosaurus kind of silhouette in there too. That is so cool. Yeah, no, this is a really cool mod so far. Really liking this. We'll have to see what happens in the future, of course, but let's go ahead and start the breeding process with you two. And there we go. Currently mating. Okay, we'll see what happens here in a little bit. But I guess in the meantime, I'll take a few minutes and kind of reorganize the base here. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's see. So here's the thing, too, that we also have to kind of realize. We don't have a lot of storage. So maybe it's best for right now to throw out the Styracosaurus, and you'll kind of just be our thing for the meantime. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess you'll just kind of hold everything for right now. That's totally fine. It is what it is. We'll kind of reorganize here in the future. By the way, if we do want to kind of dive into this Dino Depot mod, we can make a Dino Ball stack with 20 crystal. That's not that bad. We can make an individual one with 1 crystal like we currently did. Let's see, what else is part of that? Depot gene storage. Store gene tray. Ooh, we can make that kind of right away. Okay, that's actually kind of good. I kind of like that we get access to that right away. I like that. Okay, Dino Ball display. Okay, that's cool. And then Dino Ball storage takes 1 crystal and 1 metal ingot. Then we have the Dino digitizer. Oh, which is basically like... Okay, so basically it's like we use this to put away the dinos. Oh, that's cool. Okay. The terminal, store Dino Balls and more. Okay. And then we have this. Why is this a prototype and this one's... Do I maybe not want to use this? I don't know. I guess you guys will have to kind of let me know in the comments what's the difference between these two and why do they look a little bit different too. That's cool. Okay. Well, anyways. All right. How are we looking with you two? 7 minutes and change. Okay. So we definitely have a little bit of work, but I guess for right now, guys, we're kind of just going to hang around, wait for the equises, and then... Well, we'll check out the kid here in a little bit. But yeah, kind of looking at this gene storage thing. I wonder how you would go ahead and get the genes out of them, you know what I mean? If this is all accessed at level 1, does the digitizer potentially do that? I don't know. Maybe if we scroll all the way down to where you would get the gene scanner... Maybe there's going to be like a modded version in there, but then that's kind of silly. Like, why wouldn't they? Where is the gene scanner? I think it's somewhere around. Maybe a little bit further down. Gene scanner right here. No, there's nothing modded there. I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Dino Ball Stack, the Dino Digitizer, the prototype version, the Terminal, the actual Digitizer, Storage, and then Display and Gene Storage. I don't know. I guess we'll have to go ahead and get some crystal, get some metal, and, well, we'll dive into it a little bit more. Maybe not in this episode, but soon, I guess. I got 38 more seconds here. And then here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to throw this baby inside of the Dino Ball because apparently, and I might have this wrong, it might actually be the storage thing that does it, but one of these things will actually raise the kid and imprint the kid for you. So I kind of like that. I'm curious to see if this is what it is, or is this pretty much just a Pokeball, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. But here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Perfect. Okay, so now we got our 240 kid here. All right, and this should have all the best stats, so we don't necessarily need to worry about that. Now, what if I throw you in here? What's going to happen? Okay, let's kind of hold on to this here and see what happens. So its imprint is going up. Look at that, 0.5, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. How does it have... Oh, my God. Okay, I was looking at the wrong stat. I was like, wait, how does it have 665 melee? No, but obviously it pulls the best stats from the parents and everything. This is because of the better breeding mod. So we have 42 points into health, which is 2,256. 29 points into stam, which is 2,184. 45 points into weight, which is 665. And 46 points into melee, which is 357. Now, this, of course, doesn't include the actual imprint and everything else. But, yeah, I guess we kind of just let this thing sit and we'll see what happens, basically. My only concern is the baby is at 3.6%. The imprint is at 3.3%. It's not catching up. You know? So maybe doing one... I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to take the Equus around just to kind of look around the area and everything, because I'm kind of curious how this works. Is it going to possibly let me know, hey, you have an imprint opportunity, and then I could throw it out, do an imprint, and then we're going to get a little bit more from it? Or... I don't know. I'm a little bit worried that maybe doing this route, we're going to have to switch our breeding stats up, which I personally would not want to do. What level is our character? 27. I don't think we have access to purple. I feel like purple is 35, but we'll take a look. Because that is a purple with a ring around it. And if I can get access to that, that would be absolutely awesome. But yeah, I guess my question is then, using the Dino Depot mod, what if we, I don't know, maybe there's going to be a certain point when the imprint is supposed to happen. We're going to get a bit of a boost, or 35. Damn it. Okay, that's what I thought. Shoot. You know what? Maybe we should just hang around base then. And see what happens with this thing. All right, so looking at this now, we are at 90% imprinted, 92% growth. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys, I have thrown the Equus out a couple of times. We're going to do it right now because I want to see if you're ready. You want to go on a walk. Perfect. You know what? We'll do this, go on a walk, and maybe, just maybe, that'll get us the full imprint. There we go, 8%. Okay, so you could technically do it that way. And look at that, a 100% imprint, absolutely perfect. I am going to put you back in the ball here because I feel like you grew up a lot faster inside of this thing, if I'm going to be honest. And we'll definitely check you out here in a few minutes. But We currently have a cold front, so the only place that I'm actually able to survive is inside of the house. Now, maybe if we put this armor on instead... Nope, we're still cold. All right, back inside we go. I guess while we're in here, do we have enough? We do. Okay, so we will actually have full hide armor. I'm wondering if that's going to be enough now. Let's have a quick look outside. No, we're still cold. Okay. How cold is it out currently? So it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. But you are at 98.5, so not too much longer. Then we'll be able to check this thing out. I guess in the meantime, too, which saddle is the better one? So 46, 59. All right. We'll take you off. We'll get back in the house. Gonna get a little bit warm here. 99.7, 99.8, 99.9. It's fully grown. Okay, there we go. And look at that. The health is already fully up. I mean, the only thing is the food. Now, granted, the food is going up a little bit using this. That's really interesting. But okay, cool. So let's get this guy out here. There we go. He is fully grown. Looking at the final stats on this thing, we have 2707 in health, which is a total of 42 points. 2184 stam, which is a total of 29 points. 798 in weight, which is a total of 45 points. And 428 melee, which is a total of 46 points. And of course, as we mentioned before, 100% imprint. Not too shabby with this thing. Guys, I think this is going to be really, really good. But next episode, I think we're going to be focusing on metal. Yes, 100% metal, because I want to go ahead and get full metal tools at this point, possibly some metal weapons. And then I also want to dive into Dino Depot. Nice, Depot. Definitely want to focus on Dino Depot. We do have this, which I'm really interested in checking out, especially if we can pull all the traits and everything straight away instead of having to wait till like level 80, because maybe not necessarily with you specifically, but the Styracosaurus. We have a ton of Styracosaurus here. And you know what? If we can pull the traits and put it onto this one, or at least maybe make a new Styracosaurus and pull the traits on, yeah, I think we're going to be looking really good. But guys, we're back here on the island. Really excited to be here. Really excited to have ourselves a brand new Equus. This thing's going to be really good. We are freezing. I'm going to pop inside. But guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you all in the next one.